So what do you do during the day?
Nothing.
You don't want to work?
No.
So you're just living off of his child support?
I am. And we live with our mother.
But you can work now, right?
I can, but...
So it's no but you can go get a job, right?
I could, but I'm not going to. My rent's free, my food is free. I mean, my mom's the homeowner. We don't have to pay nothing.
She's making no effort to find a job, yet she's dragging her ex to court over child support. The situation is raising eyebrows, and for good reason. At first glance, it seems like she's more focused on lining her own pockets than securing anything for the kids. But hold on, this case has twists you won't believe. The claim she's about to throw down? Absolutely jaw-dropping. Get ready, because this legal battle is about to take a wild turn, and we've got all the details.
Support raised.
Okay.
We have one child, and I believe that he has some income that he's actually not reporting. We kind of try to make it work not too long ago, and when I was at his house, I found a bunch of pornographic movies.
What do you mean make it work?
We've been separated for a long time. Our son's 11.
Okay.
But we kind of got back together. He has a bunch of like pornographic movies in his house. He's the main character on the movies with all these different women. And he is saying that I can't be mad at him. It's not cheating if he's making porn. And some of them are in our bed. And I said, well, it doesn't work like that. You can't, just because you're filming doesn't mean it's not cheating. And I said, you have to be getting paid for it to actually be a porn star. And he said he was getting paid for them. And there's tons of them.
We're barely a minute in, and the drama is already through the roof. This woman is accusing her ex of filming adult content with other women in their own bed, no less, claiming he brushes it off as just making money. Sounds wild, right? But here's the kicker. She hasn't shown a single piece of evidence to back it up. So is this a shocking truth or just an attempt to ruin his reputation? Don't make up your mind just yet, because when the father speaks, things take an even crazier turn. Stay tuned. This story is just getting started.
He's getting paid from that?
And plus his business, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's almost close to 100,000, give or take, like maybe 10 to 15.
Okay.
So I feel like I get a measly $600 a month from him. I feel like
so
something's
that's how
not
much
right.
his child support is
Currently.
set at right now?
Yes.
Okay.
We went through mediation at the child support office.
Yeah. How long ago was that?
He's 11, and I guess 10 years ago.
Oh yeah,
he was little.
That has been a while. You've been way overdue for a modification for a number of reasons. So, about this income, is what she's saying true? Does it include that?
Well, it's a payment in one way or another.
It's a yes or a no?
No, ma'am, I'm not getting paid technically.
So that means you're lying and
so
you're
doing it
on
for
me.
free? Well, you know what? Never mind. That's not my business. I'm sorry. That's not my business. So your business, where you do make the money, she's talking about the $100,000. Do you make $100,000?
No, ma'am, I have 85 to 90,000 on the high end on a good year.
Okay, all right. What is it that you do?
I'm a mechanic.
So you said 90 on the high end?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Your Honor, is there any way that we could subpoena his financial records for the porn thing?
Well, you can. I'm not going to do a subpoena on anything like that. I don't want to see it. Yeah, you can do that though. Yeah, if it exists, you can do that, but subpoenas aren't free. So I hope you know exactly what it is that you're looking for.
Well, there's so many of them, and he told me that he's getting paid for them, and there's like thousands, not hundreds,
Okay.
thousands of DVDs with him in there on our bed.
I'll tell you what, once you find some sort of income, some paper trail that shows that, then if you were to bring it back in court, we could entertain it then. But as of today, unless you have some sort of proof that shows that he has income from that, and unless he tells me otherwise, I can't really go off of that. I can only go off of what he told me, and he said 90,000 on the high end.
And now the plot thickens. Turns out the mother might have been lying about her ex's income. 1 minute, she's calling him an adult film star, and the next, he's just a regular mechanic trying to make an honest living. At this point, it's almost laughable how their stories couldn't be more opposite every time they step into court. But she really did make up this outrageous claim. It would be one of the most shameless attempts to destroy someone's reputation. There's a lot more to uncover, so let's dive in. This case is far from settled.
What do you do for a living?
I don't work. I take care of our kid.
So you're a stay-at-home mom? And she's 11?
He is.
He is
yeah,
11? He goes to school?
He does.
So what do you do during the day?
Nothing.
You don't want to work?
No.
So you're just living off of his child support?
I am. And we live with our mother.
And you're proud of that?
Well, we were living with him, and I was a stay-at-home mom. He made the income.
Okay.
But, I mean...
But you can work now, right?
I can, but...
So it's no but you can go get a job, right?
I could, but I'm not going to. My rent's free, my food is free. My mom's the homeowner. We don't have to pay nothing.
This case is a prime example of why so many men think twice about marriage. Here we have a mother who openly admits she has no interest in working, yet she's first in line to demand child support after the divorce. It's frustrating to watch someone put in so little effort but expect so much in return. This kind of entitlement is exactly what sparks debates about the fairness of the system. So what do you think? Does the system enable this, or is this just a rare case of boldness gone too far? Drop your thoughts in the comments.
What we're going to do is talk about the modification of these numbers, all right? So your income has increased. It's increased about almost $400. So based on you saying that you receive about $90,000 on the high end, it brings your gross to about $7,500, which your net is $5,465.22. That would bring, well, health insurance. Who covers health insurance?
I do.
And how much is that?
It's $110 a month.
Okay, 110. So what I'm going to do is give you credit actually for the health insurance coverage for the child. So that will slightly bring your child support down. And monthly, yes, slightly. It's still expensive. $1,093 a month is what he would pay in child support.
That's it?
That's it. Well, it would be more if you get a job.
He would pay more if I got a job?
No, it would be more for the child if you got a job.
Your Honor.
Ma'am, no.
You don't understand.
No, you don't understand. I'm basing his child support increase off of what it is that he makes. Nothing more.
He makes more than that.
Until you bring me something in here to show me that, that's what I'm going to base it off of. And again, you can work.
Can I say something?
No, ma'am. Only thing I need you to say is, Miss Vonda B, I'm going to go find me a job. That's all.
Talk about instant karma. Trying to smear your ex's name just to score extra child support. That's beyond shameful. This mother is a perfect example of a growing issue. People willing to do anything for a financial boost or to win a battle. Ruining someone's reputation for personal gain should come with real consequences. But at least now, she'll have to find a job instead of relying on child support. And if you thought this case was wild, just wait. Next up, we're breaking down a story about a woman caught stealing from her husband, with excuses so absurd you won't believe your ears. Let's get into it.
Tell you this, so she actually went on a girls trip one day when I was at work. So mind you, we just got past the whole gym situation, and here comes another situation where she's going out of town. I gave her my trust, and I look online and I see her that she's in an Airbnb with some girls and some guys running around that I'd never seen before.
Was it a mixed gender baby shower?
There were my friends who had their mans and their male friends there.
But why didn't you invite your male friend?
He would have never came anyways if I would have invited him.
She never invites me.
You don't like going out anywhere.
Tell her how you pay for the trip. She took one of my credit cards when I was at work. I looked at my statement and I seen that she was having all type of transactions out in Miami with her friends. And then she also put a bag on my credit card too, a Chanel bag.
I first met him. He said he was going to provide everything and give me everything. He told me this. So since you're doing all of this, why can't he pay for my trip?
But Miss Bowen, that's the kind of conversation you had. Did you say to him, babe, can you pay for this trip?
I did, and he said no.
Then you know what that means?
Because I'm working 3 jobs, paying everything.
Because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to take care of me. That's
what are you supposed to do?
Miss Baldwin, you 34 years old.
Yes.
Once you turn 18, don't nobody have no legal obligation to take care of you. You might be cute, but you can take care of your doggone self. And if somebody is nice enough to want to provide for you, a little gratitude is what usually comes from it. You do know that's called stealing. When you take the man's credit card without his permission and then you buy things on it, that's stealing.
I don't consider stealing when we're living together.
It doesn't matter what you consider. If he called the police, they would have picked your pretty butt up in Miami, and you would have been in the Dade County jail.
The only reason I didn't report it is because she had a son. That's the only reason I was being considered over him, because
You told me you were going to buy me that bag for my birthday, and I waited.
On my own timing. But something came up, right?
okay, I understand the stealing part.
You understand the stealing part.
He told me he was going to buy me the bag anyways.
That's not even the first time she stole me, Your Honor. Let me tell you another situation.
Wow.
She tells me that she's going on a trip with her girls for a promo, and that she got something where she's gonna get a boob job after the promo. They're gonna pay for her boob job.
Okay.
Find out that was a lie. I look at my look at my statement one day, and I see $3,500 missing off my statement.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
At a cosmetic surgery center.
You paid for the boob job.
He didn't pay for the full boob job. The boob job was like $7,000.
It doesn't matter.
He paid just half. He be looking at all these women with their boobs. I felt insecure, and I told him that.
But you didn't feel secure enough to go get a job your doggone self so you could pay for your own.
He got me fired.
It's happening here. All I want to know is, who raised you to think that you could steal from folk and it's okay?
I didn't steal from him.
Yes, you did.
We got into this relationship.
Excuse
and he
me.
knew what he was getting into.
But it wasn't
He's the one that
yours.
gets to enjoy them. How is that stealing?
First of all, the sex is not the sex went downhill.
This right here is entitlement at its peak. She stole money from her husband to fund plastic surgery, then had the nerve to justify it by saying he'd benefit too, so no harm, no foul. If that's not next level selfishness, I don't know what is. This is exactly how a lack of accountability ruins relationships. Hopefully, the guy sees the red flags and walks away before it gets even worse. Stealing is one thing, but refusing to own up to it, that's a whole new level of disrespect. What do you think? Was this pure audacity or something even worse? Drop your thoughts in the comments. That wraps up this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss more courtroom chaos. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.